Hey guys, it's Alex from Wollaston Real Estate Investments and happy Wollaston Wednesday. This video this week is inspired because of a comment I received while I was having a conversation with another investor over the last week. We were discussing apartments and analyzing them and underwriting them, and he said something that I thought was kind of peculiar. He said, I wouldn't get out of bed for an 8 cap. And I thought to myself, that was pretty interesting, and okay, I'll bite. Why? And he was like, well, there's just not enough money in these types of deals. And I'm like, are you sure? So we had another conversation, which I think shared some clarity on it, and I thought, man, I should just share this with you guys. So another tool when analyzing a piece of commercial real estate is the cash-on-cash return on investment. It's another tool to be used alongside with the cap rate, which is arguably the most powerful tool in real estate. If you haven't watched my video on the power of a cap rate, I do it. It's awesome. But for now, let's discuss cash-on-cash return on investment. All right, so an ROI is essentially income, right, divided by the cost of the investment. Whereas the cap rate, oh, my investments are better than my handwriting. The cap rate is NOI divided by purchase price. Ooh, I am struggling writing today. It's late on a Tuesday evening. All right, so an example, right? Let's say we've got a building that generates $8,000 in net operating income and the purchase price was $100,000. That would give you a cap rate of 8. This would be an 8 cap property. Something that's important to remember when analyzing cap rates is that the net operating income is generated by getting your revenue created, right? That's parking, rent, laundry, stuff like that, right? Minus vacancies, right? Loss to lease or physical vacancies, minus your expenses, right? You do not include debt service, mortgage payments, because those are subjective to the borrower, right? So an NOI of 8,000, a purchase price of 100 grand, you've got an 8 cap. Now let's go and flip over to another tool for analyzing real estate. You've got the cash on cash return on investment. You've got that same $8,000, but because this is your money, you actually do need to account for the mortgage payments that you pay to the bank, right? So let's say on this $100,000 piece of property, you put 25% down, right? 20% as a down payment, 5% for, 25% down, right? So a mortgage on $75,000 at 4% with no PMI and no taxes and insurance, because that's already built into your expenses, you're looking at a mortgage payment of just under $360 a month. Over the course of a year, that is $4,296 if I'm on the money with my math. Luckily, I got a calculator. So that gives you an actual profit of $3,704. Remember, you put $25,000 down. So $3,704 divided by $25,000 actually gives you a cash-on-cash return of 14.8%, which is an incredibly strong return on any investment by almost anybody's standards, right? And because it's real estate, you get to tie that to a physical asset. So once I explained that to him, he was like, oh, that's pretty good money. And that's just every single year you're making that. I think it'll be cool. We'll do another follow-up video in a couple weeks to where we show over the life of the loan as you pay down the mortgage and you generate the cash and then you sell it in X amount of years based on a certain level of appreciation, what your true return on investment is over 5, 7, or 10 years. That's another cool video we'll do. But cash on cash return, another powerful tool when analyzing real estate. Cap rate, while it might be the most powerful tool in commercial real estate, you don't necessarily have to just get hung up on the numbers for the sake of being hung up on the numbers of cap rates. Look at your cash on cash return on investment. This is Alex with Wollaston Real Estate Investments. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you've got any questions, post one in the comments or shoot me an email. We love talking with you guys. Thanks, and we'll see you next week.